Good evening, Terrier Town. It's Golden Boy of the Manitoba Junior Hockey League, and I'm here for another episode of 2 Minutes in the Box. Sponsored by Crickets. And I'm here tonight with special guest, Portage Terrier forward, number 19, Reece Henry. Reece, thanks for being a guest on the show tonight.
Thanks for having me on. It's awesome.
The Portage Terriers clinched their 33rd consecutive year of making the Manitoba Junior Hockey League playoffs with a victory over the Waywayseecappo Wolverines by a final score of 5-3. Reece, you didn't have any points tonight, but give us a rundown for our viewers about the game tonight.
Yeah, I thought it was a really fast game out there. Obviously, Wayway, they like to play in transition. They like to get going up the ice, so I thought we did a good job of stopping them on the rush and staying above pucks, and we were pretty hard on them, so yeah, I thought we played really well.
Woof on. Now, Reece, like we like to do with every other guest on the show, we like to do a little bit of a Q&A period here. So I have a couple questions to ask you. First question is, last year was your rookie season with the Terriers. You earned the team award for Best Defensive Forward. What makes you so darn good at being a two-way type of player, and what's your favorite part of playing that role?
I think just being hard on pucks and all over the ice. I skate pretty well, I think. I like to compete. I don't like to lose any battles, so I think that's what makes me good at it. And I just play in the role. I just love to do it. I take pride in shutting down the top line there every night, night in, night out. So that's just kind of what I like to do on the ice there. So yeah.
Woof on. Now, Reece, you're from the Queen City, Regina. Experience Regina. You were 4.5 months old when I attended my first ever Labor Day Classic. Now, Regina is famous for its pizza. Where does Golden Boy order a pizza from next Labor Day Classic? And also, what are your thoughts of a Regina Terrier alumni episode of 2 Minutes in the Box one day?
Oh, for sure. Well, Western pizza, for sure, no questions asked. Really good. And then, yeah, the alumni episode, that would be awesome. Obviously, we got a lot of guys from Regina that have played here, so I think that would be really cool.
Lots of Regina kids have been coming in over the last little while. So, final question here, Reece. Reece, you got one of the biggest recognitions from the RBC and the Manitoba Junior Hockey League by being selected as this year's Terrier recipient for the Community Development Award. Go ahead and toot your horn. Tell us and let us know what time and effort you put in to being honored.
I think it was just mostly, last year a lot. We did skates with the kids Tuesday and Thursday, I believe, last year. So I just tried to get out there as much as I could. I didn't have much else going on. I worked only a few days a week, so thought why not get out there, skate with the kids, do what you can in the community. Did some reading with kids, stuff like that. So
that's awesome. That's so awesome. Your dad tells me, and that's one of the best parts of being one of these super fans is I get to interact with sometimes with your parents and that kind of stuff, and they get to tell me these things, and they tell me how busy your schedule is. It is absolutely amazing. Like, you're in school, you're doing all this other stuff. Like, really props to you, and I really hope that you end up winning this award, because that would be super awesome. It'd be great for us all here in Terrier Town.
Thank you.
Well, going down the final stretch, the Portage Terriers are still third in the MJHL standings, but again, we clinched a playoff spot tonight. The upcoming schedule, we are going to Verdun on Saturday. Also, I am making the trip out to Verdun. It's my niece's, Cassandra's, first ever Terrier road game. She's so excited. She didn't even want to come to the Terrier game tonight. She's coming out tomorrow. So, Verdun, get ready. We're bringing the pound out. And by the way, best popcorn in the MJHL. It's not even popcorn. It's like butter. It just melts in your mouth. Other games coming up. Tuesday, we continue our road trip in Selkirk. And then next Friday, a week from tonight, we're here to host the Winnipeg Blues. We all know how much I love the Winnipeg Blues. It is a must-win game. Well, Reece, I just want to take this time to say thank you for being a guest on the show tonight. I want to thank cameraman Cousin It for manning the camera. And I want to thank you, the viewer, for tuning in. This has been another edition of 2 Minutes in the Box. And we'll see you around the pound.